bodyguard now. And welcome to GamerGibbs54. But it is not! Because it is experiencing a TD55 takeover. Yes, TD55. That sounds better. We are here with some Oh Sir Simulator. The Insult Simulator. My bad. What we're going to do... Get out of my shot! Ah! Help! I'm being attacked! You put the down! My own kind's turned on me. But I still have one ally. To some, he is a... Oh no, not another one. Get away from me. No. No! 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 No, get away from that. No, stop! The guy, buzz off! I have a bodyguard. To some, he is a myth. To others, he is a legend. He's loved. He's hated. But above all else, they want him. The great, the powerful, Wong!
What are you doing?
Insulting people with my wang.
I gotta see this.
Do you feel lucky, champ?
I can make a joke, but I'm not going to. I was gonna say, y'all like my hair?
Between my wang and her pair, no one can deny us. You see, his bio says itself. Some call him a shadow warrior, which is intriguing since he's known for every kind of warrior stuff other than being a sneaky, shadowy business. But he has katanas, machine guns, rocket launchers. Where do you get your guns? And a healthy dose of mystical powers. Also, he's really into saying rude things to his enemies. So am I. So am I. Rumor has it he was a real weakling as a kid. So as a badass video game hero, he unleashes his pent-up anger on poor demons from other dimensions, and occasionally the random gentleman. I have a bodyguard, and his wang is bigger than yours. Who will be our first victim?
Well, technically, that might not be a random gentleman. It might be Miss Maggie.
This is true. Although I'm not sure anyone is really gentleman. Let's start off by the lake.
Good morning.
Ah.
Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not.
Or is
This poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that.
Well, your wife. She admires pictures of a duck hunter.
I can't even see Joel.
And your father
There we go.
is stone dead.
And not interesting?
Can I do that?
Maybe?
Yes.
Boom.
Boom.
Your wife admires pictures of a duck hunter, and Your father is stone dead and is not interesting.
Put mouth like a move like a fish.
Ouch! This conversation was defeated by your hovercraft.
How dare you talk about my weakness? You know what? Your wife? What'd he say?
You can do that and then with the sun.
She had a steaming romp. With your son.
That should be reality. That should hit him with reality.
Mate. That's right.
She a hoe.
Your wife
Your
cheated on your kid.
sense of style secretly adores Dagon.
Your wife has a steaming romp with your son, mate.
Roasted.
Ouch!
There's your wife. Ah, he took your wife.
Ah, fine. Guess
He
what?
stole your wife.
Your mother. Had a steaming romp. Crap. With your country.
Who?
I don't even know what country he's from.
Hell?
That's why I'm starting to think. And crap.
Oh, he's gonna just take your insult.
And secretly adores
He's wanting to win this one.
okay. He's just
Your
setting up.
wife changes into a grunting sow and is getting fat, which will make you die or go insane.
I don't know why he's over here. Listen, you can shake your wiggly all you want to. It's no match for my wang. Okay.
You lost your entire thing.
Wait, what? Your son.
What about his son?
Smells of this poor man. And
Oh, there's an and. There's more.
he is silly, you commoner.
Your son smells of this poor man and is silly. You commoner.
I wish I could see what his bar was.
Ouch! This conversation stalked your hat.
Oh, he's still in this.
I'm surprised.
Your father. Has an unsightly face. And will be chopped to bits.
An unsightly face and will be chopped to bits.
Ouch! Your
He did.
hat was born in you. I confess it was me who murdered this man. I needed his train ticket, direct connection, first class.
First class. And killing him for the ticket is understandable. But please, try to refrain from murder in the future.
One victim down.
Do
Who
you
is
feel
next?
lucky, champ? Ah!
You know what? We go to the lake to kill all our victims.
Yeah.
Good morning. Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right. You might have a perfect alibi.
I has a bullet
But you
hole in
can't
his
deny
chest.
that.
Right.
You can't deny that your son is getting fat. And he stalked your cousin's car.
Oh, he stopped the car.
Ha!
Some dog was born in your country and is your sister.
Ah! Your son is getting fat and stalked your cousin's car.
Ha! Your mother talks to strangers. Stranger danger. And was defeated by your face, sir.
Your mother talks to strangers and was defeated by your face, sir.
That's what happens when you mess with Wang. And don't even get me started on your sister. Because you see, your sister and your mother are worthless. Yeah.
Your sister and your mother are worthless.
Oh, you hit him hard.
Great day.
Ouch! You don't like this lake?
Ah!
Yeah, well, you can't swim. Your mother! Crap!
What do you say?
Changes into your mother can't exercise. That's right, she's fat. You know why she can't exercise? Because of a demon's asshole. And your house is worthless. That's right. Your house is worthless, and your mama likes demon booty.
Your wife changes into your hovercraft and probably murdered an ordinary pigsty and
What's that? I
Your
can't hear you.
mother can't exercise because of a demon's asshole. And your house is worthless. Maybe you're not a murderer, but you sure have a filthy mouth. I'm still calling the police.
please do. I deserve a death sentence for how I treated you. Let me just finish me crumpet.
Two down.
That's the best one.
Stop! Wang time!
That's right. It's Wanga time.
Good morning. Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course
Fine.
not.
A worthy
I just
competitor.
borrowed it to put my teacup on.
Our battle will be
Murdered this poor
legendary.
man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right. You might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that.
You can't deny this. Sister. Is silly. And is rude. Yeah.
Your sister is silly.
He's rude. Ugh.
The Petty McGree.
Your husband has worse hair than your house.
Ah!
Your favorite Bond actor poses nude for a cheap suit. And when he ain't naked, he wears secondhand clothes. That's why he needs a suit.
And it's a cheap suit. I bet he got him a secondhand clothes shop.
Your favorite Bond actor poses nude for a cheap suit and wears second-hand clothes.
Ooh. Your hovercraft acts like homeless man's socks.
It's back.
Time for the piece of
The
resistance.
greatest insult.
Your mother wants the wang. She needs it. She desires it.
You
She
are
gots to
your
have it.
country.
Your mother wants some wang.
You can call me daddy. It's just too bad she can't have it. You know why? Because she makes me sick. And your mother is secretly you.
Oh!
Plot twist. Oh, are we just on air?
Yeah, we've been on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on.
Ah! I want to tell him about the wang. Crap.
Your mother makes me sick. Is you.
Ugh. Your sister and your country wanted to be your cousin's car.
Your son
It must be deputy.
dances like
Hey, deputy.
an African swallow. About to swallow this wang, too. And doesn't own a color telly. And is not a part of Europe. Bada bing, bada boom.
Your son
Giddy.
dances like the African swallow
You gotta write
and
that for me,
doesn't own
so
a color
believe.
telly and is not a part of Europe.
Ouch. Your house changes into your country.
You at least went out with dignity.
Maybe you're not a murderer, but you sure have
He
a
went out of the
filthy
one of the
mouth.
opponent.
I'm still calling the police.
Please do. I deserve a death sentence for how I treated you. Let me just finish my crumpet.
Three down. Who dare challenges
Do you feel
the Great
lucky,
Wang?
champ? Ah!
In my murder lake. Ah, he's
Good
back.
morning. Does
Oh,
this
he wants
dead
a rematch.
body belong to you by chance?
Of course not.
I guess it's
just borrowed
true.
it to put my
Demons
teacup
never
on.
really die.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that.
You got to comment on your own? That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Your wife.
How'd you do it?
Your wife is old.
Oh!
And goes around murdering people. He's already
Your
called
wife
authority.
is old and goes around murdering people.
Ugh, this place and your sense of style were born in.
What's that? I ain't right where I want him. And let me tell you about your sister.
That's not good.
Your sister poses nude.
No, I know what he was doing.
You know what she poses nude for? A demon's asshole. She also still uses Windows Vista. Boom. Yes, the sister, no one's safe.
Your mother smells of this conversation and worked with your father.
You're just mad because yours didn't work out.
Your sister poses nude for a demon's asshole and still uses Windows Vista.
A frightened schoolboy
Oh no.
farts in your general direction. Says the fortune cookie.
That sounds like something a fortune cookie would say.
It kind of does.
Your father and you have a steaming romp with someone insane, which will make you die or go insane.
I've heard better insults.
I guess crazy hangs out with crazy.
A frightened schoolboy farts in your general direction. Says the fortune cookie.
You can't deny the fortune cookie.
Your beloved auntie.
Your beloved auntie. And your hat. Will soon kick the bucket. Pardon my French.
Your beloved auntie and your hat will soon kick the bucket. Pardon my French.
Ouch! Your country acts like a hamster.
Ah!
Your wife
Oh no.
wants the Wang. Mic drop.
Your cousin's car secretly adores a cheese shop.
Your wife wants some wang.
I confess it was me who murdered this man. I needed his train ticket, direct connection, first class.
First class.
Where's the
Killing him for
sunrise
the
supposed to
ticket
be
is
anyways?
understandable. But please, try to refrain from murder in the future.
I'm gonna comment on your stream. I don't really know why, because you can't see it, but I'm just doing it anyways.
I can see right here.
Stop! Wanger time! Ah!
Do we have a new victim, or is someone coming back?
Morning! Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup
Here's the
on.
boss demon.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
Alright, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that.
Your face makes me sick. And yes, sister. Is very naughty. Wink, wink.
Your face makes me sick, and your sister is very naughty.
You admire pictures of your math teacher.
She's fine.
I wish
You.
Wang was up there right now.
Yeah, well, guess what? You've never watched Star Wars. And a hamster probably murder a lumberjack. We don't know.
You never watched Star Wars, and a hamster probably murdered a lumberjack.
Ouch!
She had nothing.
Your mother
Oh, no.
likes to flash in the park. And secretly adores a horny little bunny. And she walks funny. Ah!
Your mother likes to flash in the park and secretly adores a horny little bunny and walks silly.
Ouch! You are your son.
What? How'd that have so much? Yeah, well, guess what? You. And. Your mother. Crap. Are rude. Yep. That's what you are. You're rude. Says the fortune cookie.
Your country wanted to be a lumberjack and is your beloved auntie, you commoner.
Ah! You and your mother are rude. Says the fortune cookie. Oh! Maybe you're not a murderer, but you sure have a filthy mouth.
Killed her quick.
I'm still calling the police.
Please do. I deserve a death sentence for how I treated you. Let me just finish my crumpet.
Of all people, Miss Maggie. This is my yard now. We still got the fat man and this little scaredy man over here.
Do you feel lucky, champ?
You feel lucky? Hmm?
Good morning. Does this dead body
This dude
belong to
again.
you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
How
Anybody
could
named
I
Albert
murder
needs
him
to
when I
get
was
roasted.
hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right. You might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that.
You can't deny that your father hides in this shrubbery. And must be fun at parties. Because he brings the crack. And he's also... he's silly. He's a silly goose. That's why he hides in this pond. Boom.
Your husband was defeated by your son and was your sense of style.
So defeated is a
Your
weak.
father hides in this shrubbery and must be fun at parties and is silly. Ooh!
They have one here. You. Never watched Star Wars. And put on Granny's clothes.
You
Yep.
never watch Star Wars and put on Granny's clothing.
Your ass was a cheap suit.
Your son, I ain't worried. He can pick the hat. I don't care. I ain't worried. Pick the hat. There you go. There you go. Your son talks to strangers. Crap. Yeah, there you go. Crap.
Your act and your face are silly and used to steal from orphans and have bad breath.
Your son talks to strangers.
Your country. And your husband. Will always be alone. And will be chopped into bits.
Your country and your husband will always be alone and will be chopped to bits.
Yeah, they got no chill.
Your wife admires pictures of elderberries, you ginger.
You! There's a you!
I can see it on your face. Yes, tell the story. You want some wine, don't you, you naughty little horny bunny?
Your father wanted to be your face.
You want some wang.
Ooh.
Maybe you're not a murderer. You sure have a filthy mouth.
Claims another one.
Calling the police.
Please do. I deserve a death sentence for how I treated you.
Things I do
Let
for
me
your
just
channel.
finish me crumpet.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, you ready to go about your business and let somebody else show up? Or do you want some more of the wang?
Wang a time.
You know how to come back.
Third night.
Or night.
Ah! A new
Does
victim.
this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
Who are you to judge with your lopsided eyes?
When I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning.
All right, you might have a
Oh,
perfect
sorry, it is.
alibi, but you can't deny that.
Your face. Is rather plain. And poses nude for those stinking communists, sir.
Your face is rather plain and poses
Oh,
nude
you
for
gotta-
the
you
communists,
gotta-
sir.
I knew his weakness was his appearance.
Ouch! Homeless man's socks
Yeah,
have worse
really.
hair than
He
your
really is.
country. Oh!
His nose like a carrot. Your sister
Yes, he is.
is. I'm rubbing off on you, Gibbs. She's a red-arsed balboon.
Ball of moon.
A balboon. What else? And an uneducated nincompoop.
Your
Boom.
sister is a red-ass baboon and is an uneducated nincompoop.
Oh, this conversation admires pictures of your beloved auntie.
You can have it. Your mother. As an old bugger. Yeah.
Satan doesn't like your father.
Satan can kiss my tail.
Your mother is an old bugger.
Yes, son. Your son wants some wang.
You farted on this conversation, and I have proof.
I fart on a lot of things.
Your son wants some wang.
Ah,
You.
Seriously, he is. It turns to an R. You know where I'm going.
You are
I think you know where I'm going.
a horny little bunny. And smells of someone insane.
You are a horny little bunny and smell of someone insane.
You can put those
your beloved auntie
Yeah, I ran out of
changes into your face. Oh, I confess, it was me who murdered this man.
The bunny.
I needed his train ticket.
I always knew his chin would overtake his face.
First
Oh,
class.
that's terrifying.
Killing him for the ticket is understandable. But please, try to restrain
If
from
I'm going
murder
to
in the
die, my chin's going to take my face too. Alright, where's that last little bugger at? Come here, you horny little bunny. Come get your
future.
wang.
Do you feel lucky, champ? Ah!
Crap, it's him again. I thought I killed him last time.
Belong to you by chance?
Away.
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse.
Listen, I think you have a bit of an
I
obsession
murdered him when I
with
was
this
hiding
wang.
in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning.
All right, you might have a perfect alibi.
There are plenty
but
of
you
wangs
can't
on the
deny
streets.
That...
Your country.
Want to kill us? Want to?
Your country plays hidden object games. You lying little jit. What that is?
Your wife and this place were born in some bloody minger.
Your country plays hidden object games. You lying git!
Oh,
Your mother farted on
I think I know where you're going with this.
your face.
I knew it.
And your hat wears secondhand clothes. Boom.
Your mother farted on your face, and your hat wears second-hand clothes.
ouch! Your ass looks like your son and stop
Claire, when he
being a
says your
bird.
house, I keep thinking he's saying your ass. You spit on me.
Sorry.
Your son We'll soon kick the bucket.
Oh dear.
Yep, he's soon gonna die.
Some bloody minger. And your math teacher probably murdered your wife.
See? Thank you, Deputy.
Your son will soon kick the bucket.
I'm not the only one that's confused by his words. Speaking of your son,
Oh dear. Let's not have come back.
your son is vile. And smells of Satan's jockstrap. No, I want to pick it. Oh, Stalin's jock. It's still somebody's jockstrap. Boom.
Your son is vile and smells of Stalin's jockstrap.
Yeah, that guy.
Ooh! Your father stalked elderberries in it.
We're keeping all this such entertained.
Ah. Ah, he's protecting his son.
Hey, Dad.
Well, you know what? Your cousin's car is not immune. Because it also wants some wang.
Your son was a cheap suit.
Ah! Your cousin's car wants some wang.
Ugh.
He is almost done. Your wife is dead. And brings insults to a sword fight. And crap. I should have left it alone. Ah, I messed up. That's fine, I'll still get him.
Your face was your country and is rude. And that's racist. Oh!
Your wife is deceased and brings insults to a sword fight. And
Come on. My insult. Yes, son. Where's second-hand clothes? Says the fortune cookie.
Your country smells of the Queen. Oh!
your son wears second-hand clothes. Says the fortune cookie.
Wealth and poverty.
Ouch!
Sudden death.
Sudden death.
Oh dear.
Your mother.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Will be chopped to bits. That. Oh crap, he's gonna hit me with a big one. He's
Angry
pulling out his
mob
specialty.
and your sense of style stalked
We need to get your
your
specialty.
son, and that's racist.
Ah! Your mother
didn't take
will
him
be
out, though.
chopped to bits. You dickbag!
Yes.
I confess, It was me who murdered
Still
this
undefeated.
man. I needed his train ticket. Direct connection. First class.
First class. And killing him for the ticket is understandable. But please, try to refrain from murder in the future.
He almost had you.
He come close. Took him 3 tries. He still couldn't kill me though.
Who wants some wang?
See, he's asking him. You want some wax? Who wants some? Oh, that's right. You can't hear him.
Good morning. Does
Oh,
this
he
dead
wants
body
some more.
belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just
How long have we
borrowed
been
it
going?
to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse.
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that.
I'm trying to get that last person. Your mother was born in a platypus.
Man. She hatched.
Says the fortune cookie.
You said that ain't gonna murder people.
Oh, I didn't realize he didn't get to pick Ann yet.
You have an
Well, the murdering the house thing, too. Oh, he's trying to hit me with another one. That's fine, think.
Your mother was born in a platypus, says the fortune cookie.
He wants to beat you so bad.
Your mother
If you can get that platypus, you can get a double combo probably.
has a steaming rump. With a platypus. And is silly. You lying little jit.
Your mother has a steaming romp with a platypus and is silly. You lying git.
Ouch! Your son and
You slapped
you
him with 35
and
points.
Don't
your
mess with the
rats
wang.
dance like you're at.
Getting some wang is a privilege. You don't take advantage of it. Ah, he picked his sister. Yeah, well, guess what? Your house. Your house was defeated by... Crap. Your mother. Uh-huh.
It's true.
I mostly took the V so he couldn't have it.
Huh?
What are you doing?
A ninja.
Your
Oh,
sister
you gonna be one of
and
the sidekicks?
a duck hunter wanted to be your at.
Your house was defeated by your mother. Ooh!
Ahem.
He avoided it last time.
Your son
Okay, wait, last time.
wants some wang.
You can't escape it.
Hope. It's inevitable.
A grunting sow and your ass probably murdered your at, or is it about the way I talk?
Your son wants some wang.
I confess, it was me who murdered this man. I needed his train ticket, direct connection, first class.
First class. And killing him for the ticket is understandable. But please, try to refrain from murder in the future.
McCree! The petty, petty little McCree. 53 comments. What word y'all been talking about?
Just gave you the answer.
It's the wang. You can't
Who wants
escape
some
the
wang?
wang. Come on, give me the last victim.
Yeah.
Ah, Miss Maggie.
Back!
Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
Yep.
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the
He
whole
wasn't
morning?
man enough to handle the Wang.
Right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that
He has any emotions.
Your beloved auntie. She looks like
You gotta recall that's how it's going.
spam.
Yeah, yeah. The auntie is
You lying jit.
Your beloved auntie looks like spam, you lying git.
Git. Yeah, there you go, that word.
your face admires
Like, get on
pictures
outta
of your
Get
hovercraft.
out of here.
or yeah, this way. Your goal 1 through 4.
It's stone dead.
So she's an anti-vaxxer.
And was very naughty. Yeah,
Your son is stone dead and is very naughty.
Mama dear probably hear us from the game on what the crap are they doing.
Your hat wanted to be a hamster, and
If
you
they is.
can't deny it.
Awake from their nap by now. Ah. Your hovercraft, because of course Maggie would have a hovercraft. Your hovercraft is not a part of Europe. And yes, sister was in the clink.
Your hovercraft is not a part of Europe, and your sister was in jail.
Ooh. Your son probably murdered a frightened schoolboy.
This is gonna be a weird conversation.
Your sense of style. Has butt cancer. And wanted to be a public loo.
Your sense of style has bomb cancer and wanted to be a public loo, you dickbag.
Ooh. This conversation is the African swallow.
When I was looking, I knew where you were going.
Your wife left you for the Wang. That's why you're such a bitter old bugger.
He came back.
Your sister was defeated by a
Came back to
platypus.
defend the honor of your woman.
Ah.
Your wife wants some wang.
Wow, I'm surprised she is not dead yet. Your face. Was defeated by your sense of style. I'm just taking defeated by so she can't use it for a third time.
Ah.
Which is an ancient Chinese secret. It's a secret. They're not supposed to know it. But I'm revealing the secret anyway.
look like a cheese shop.
What's that mean?
Your
You make me
fist
constipated.
was defeated by your sense of style, which is
Talking
an
about like a
ancient
cheese
Chinese
shop.
secret.
Oh, I confess, it was me who murdered this man. I needed his train ticket, direct connection, first class.
First class. Then killing him for the ticket is understandable. But please, try to refrain from murder in the future.
You know why I'm a cheese shop? Because they attracted to my wang like a rat to the cheese. And then you die. Oh, where's that last little
Do you
rascal
feel
at?
lucky, champ?
Come on, quit hiding.
Usually he's so easy to find.
Oh my goodness.
Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
Yep.
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that...
Your son will soon kick the bucket. Just like you. Now piss off.
Your sister dances like your sense of style.
She danced very nicely, huh?
Ah! Your son will soon kick the bucket. And piss off!
Oh!
Yes, sister. Is old. Just like you. And
Smells of death. Yeah, we talked about
seriously, where's secondhand clothes?
it. Ouch.
Says the fortune cookie.
I didn't miss that funny.
Your sister is old and wears second-hand clothes. Says the fortune cookie.
Get roasted, you bitter old bugger.
Oh! Your mother secretly adores this poor man.
She's probably heartbroken right now. You. Are dull and ugly. Yep.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. And your face is so wrinkled it holds a 5-day rain.
Your sense of style acts like this conversation and changes into a frightened schoolboy, you commoner.
That's probably the schoolboy I have to do with me being weak.
Ow!
You are dull and ugly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah!
Your mother. Is old. And is a horny little bunny. Says the fortune cookie.
Your mother is old and
Hey,
is a horny little bunny. Says the fortune cookie.
Over here making me making symbols for his insult.
Yep.
How's she not dead yet? Oh, she's about to be.
Distracted.
Your wife. Wants some wang.
Your
she doing over here,
sister
committing the 3 thing?
secretly adores some dog.
Your wife wants some Wang.
Ooh, I
got
confess, it was me who murdered this man.
So how long
I
we been
needed
going?
his train ticket, direct connection, first class.
First class.
I'm gonna play it nothing to see
I
if
Killing him
would
for
me
the
have
pops
ticket
give
is
the
up.
shuffle
understandable.
bottom guy.
But please,
Yeah.
try to refrain from murder in the future.
You want to? Alright. Might have to bring him back for the next one.
Stop! Wanga time!
It's Wanga time. There he is!
Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
Every
How
sperm
could I
is
murder
sacred.
him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole
Is, isn't it?
morning?
All right. You might have a perfect
Mama
alibi,
tells swallowed his.
but you can't deny that...
Poppy eyes. Your wife. Was your mother. And what? Alright. I like you going with that. That works. And your husband has bad breath. And supports this duck hunter.
Your wife was your mother, and your husband has
Yeah,
bad
sword drop.
breath and supports a duck hunter.
This poor man smells of you.
Saying I think. Yes, son. Stalked. Your math teacher. And never watched Star Wars.
Your son stalked your math teacher and never
Yep.
watched Star Wars.
Oh, your beloved auntie. And...
Your wife. Bothers me. And I'll continue this.
Elderberries worked with your hovercraft.
What? Your wife bothers me.
You got a hashtag going on.
The husband. Farted on. Your wife.
This guy's getting all of it. He decided to show up one time for the whole thing.
And she's also not a part of Europe. No! No, the Wang
Your
was
wife
there.
bothers me, and your husband farted on your wife and is not a part of Europe. Says the fortune cookie.
Your beloved auntie supports.
I forgot what he was saying. Your mother Was born in. Have the hashtag ready. A horny little bunny. And tells dirty jokes at funerals. And we're not done yet. He ain't gonna hit me with nothing big.
Your son worked with your house?
Fascinating. He's a good carpenter. Next. Crap. I was looking for an and. The one time don't have an and.
This lake supports your country, and you know it's true. Ah!
I look so bored. I'm so entertained. There's man.
As an and. And
Dude, look at you, son of a washerwoman.
has a steaming romp with your sister. And brings insults to a sword fight. You son of a washerwoman.
Your mother was born in a horny little bunny and tells dirty jokes at funerals and has a steaming romp with your sister and brings insults to a sword fight. You son of a washerwoman.
30.
You were born in the communists?
How dare you?
I confess, it was me who murdered this man. I needed his train ticket.
I think I'm gonna go one more just because I kind of want to do the Wang and laugh.
And killing him for the ticket is understandable. But please, try to refrain from murder in the future.
Alright, we're going for one more victim. I have claimed them all. Who wants one more
wants
crack
a
at the
Wang?
Wang?
There's one you haven't beaten yet.
Who?
He's still locked.
Oh,
We have to unlock him.
we'll have to unlock him.
Good morning.
Ah, yes.
Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course
I
not.
know, sir, now
I just bought it to put my
Yeah,
teacup
he's
on.
going on about his business.
Murdered this
Maggie's
poor
still
man
mad
to
because her
have
wife's
tea on
holding
his
my
body
Wang so
corpse?
hard.
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that.
You can't deny that. Your face.
Then what do you rage?
Will soon kick the bucket. And wear secondhand clothes. And dances like what? What does she dance like?
Your hat has a steaming romp with a platypus.
Doesn't have a hat.
Hmm.
Your mother. Sure. I know she's gonna pick your sister. Yeah. Even though it makes no sense. She's. Oh, you know what? They doesn't own a color telly. You're still sitting there in your black and white. Said the fortune cookie.
Your face will soon kick the bucket and wear second-hand clothes and dances like your mother and doesn't own a color telly. Says the fortune cookie.
Oh, you were your sister. Oh.
Your wife.
What you can get doesn't like your mother, so she can't use that one. Then you can get the combo.
Yes. Doesn't like your mother.
You can ruin her combo and keep yours.
Yeah, I like it. And has bad breath. And is rude. And makes fun of the Pope. And is scientifically proven.
So many hands.
Your wife doesn't like your mother and has bad breath and is rude and makes fun of the Pope. And is scientifically proven.
Ouch!
Right.
Your
Yeah.
hat wanted to be a duck hunter.
Ah!
Your husband.
The Pope.
Crap.
After using the teacup, they're gonna get one wine.
Was defeated by a horny little bunny. And goes around murdering people. I want the Wang.
Someone insane probably murdered your father.
Ah!
And your wife crap. Admires pictures of the communists. One more time.
Start with the biggest one you can.
And if she takes this away, I'll be upset.
Farted on your mother, mate. Ah!
She took it.
Ah!
There's a you.
You. Ah. Were defeated by a demon's asshole. Lady.
You were defeated by a demon's asshole.
He
Lady.
was one.
Your husband has a steaming
better kill her.
romp with
Nah, I
your
didn't
house.
ding.
Ah!
You. Like the flash in the park. Honey.
I go say,
Honey.
This poor man admires pictures of your hat.
Alright.
You like to flash in the park. Honey,
Oh, I think she's done.
Ow!
maybe you're not a murderer, but you sure have a filthy mouth. I'm still calling the police.
Please do. I deserve a death sentence for how I treated you. Let me just finish my crumpet.
Alright. Just because it's one of the TD55 takeovers, we're going for one more for the Wang.
It's the first one, too.
Yep.
We need to make it
We
special.
gotta make it special.
Stop! Wang
I'm
attack!
glad I've already taken a shower. I gotta change my bed sheets though.
Look how
Good
styling
morning.
though.
Does this
I know,
dead
right?
body belong to you by
It's
chance?
Geralt, and I got Welcome to
Of course
Paradise.
not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse?
Did he
How
want it?
could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that...
Oh, there she is. Right in the front. Yes. Even Junkrat. Oh. Your son... I wasn't seeing what was going on. Is very naughty.
Yeah, shove a best boy off.
And...
I'll relax. I'll double shove.
changes into a demon's asshole.
Your son is very naughty and changes into a demon's asshole.
Ah, a frightened schoolboy is you. Oh!
Yes, sister secretly adores
That's weird.
Satan.
That's something I could say.
Yep. I can tell my dad the same thing. And talks to strangers. You commoner.
Your sister secretly adores Satan and talks to strangers. You
What does
commoner.
that do? Talks to strangers.
Ouch!
Usually about lies,
What's
but
it
she
to
talks to
be?
them. You. And your mother are not interesting. And were a Muppet. Pardon my French.
You and your mother are not interesting and were a muppet. Pardon my French.
Your wife
He goes
wanted to
cross-eyed,
be
opposite
a
cross-eyed.
lumberjack. Oh!
You.
Oh no!
Look like. A demon's asshole. I was gonna say smells, but I know looks is like hurts him more.
Yeah.
Sir. Sir.
Oh, sir.
Your hat
sir.
admires pictures of your math teacher.
Fascinating. Guess what?
You look like a demon's asshole, sir.
Oh, what? That didn't affect his how he stuff.
Ouch! I
Oh, he's
confess,
dead.
It was me who murdered this
That
man.
was quick.
I needed his train ticket. Direct connection, first class.
First class. And killing him for the
One more,
ticket
now I
is
gotta go to
understandable.
6:30.
But please, try to restrain from
I'm trying to
murder.
get the Wang. I think he gave him so many, giving some people so many the Wang. They going about their business now. He's tired of sharing.
Who wants some wang?
See, he's asking. He's asking. Who wants it?
Good
Ah,
morning.
look what it is.
Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have
Yes, he
tea on his
does.
rotting corpse?
That was-
How could I
always you can see
murder
that
him
comment.
when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that.
You're a husband. It's worthless. And you were born in your sister.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yep.
Your husband is worthless, and you were born in your sister.
A lot of incest going on right there.
This conversation was elder breeze, and that's a load of bollocks.
The Lannisters. Your mother will always be alone. Mister. Mister. You trying to rhyme there? You're someone insane is rather plain. My butt does not have pimples
Someone
on it.
insane and your father are rather plain and support
He really wants to beat
your
me.
pimply arse.
Your mother will always be alone. Mister,
Ooh.
You.
You can say that is.
Huh?
You can say that is. That's
Alright, got
number
one better. Oh, yes, I can. We'll do that one instead.
A public lewd smells of
It's only
your act.
comments, no, instead of
you are a demon's asshole.
I know, right?
Says the fortune cookie.
I guess that'd be a little unfair because then you could just comment over and over.
Ouch!
You. I don't know what he picked.
that.
You will always be alone.
Okay, one second left.
And we'll be chopped to bits.
You will always be alone and will be chopped to bits.
You're not giving us the wang here.
Nope.
You have to say the size of the
Your
two.
Rovercraft worked
Yep.
with
I
this
can- I
poor
killed him too.
man in it.
Ah, maybe you're not.
Oh, I can skip it. You know what? Alright. One more time for real. For real, for reals.
Who wants some wang?
Reels.
For real, for real. FR, FR. All run for and
Good morning.
Run,
Does
run.
this step?
Yeah, guess what? Your wife.
You get closer to the screen too. You into this.
Is an uneducated nincompoop. And dances like an English pig dog. Yep.
was born in this conversation and changes into a public
Yep.
loo. Nudge, nudge.
Okay, smelling.
Your wife is an uneducated nincompoop, and dances like an English pig dog.
How do you get more than me? Your mother. Will always be alone. And ha is not interesting. Which is an ancient Chinese secret. I gotta stop twiddling my mustache. Need to be trimmed.
Your face secretly adores your cousin's car
Your
and
face.
dances like a piece of battered cod, mate.
Your face.
Your mother will always be alone and is not interested. Which is an ancient Chinese secret.
Your face has more chins than face.
Ouch.
Aha!
Hey, you!
You! That's what you want. You know what you want? Do you know what you want? What?
You just breathe on my camera.
Your face secretly adores your math teacher.
You want some wang.
What he picked?
Hey, look. I ain't got nothing. Hurry up. He picked you.
Your math teacher. He didn't want me to use you. Your math teacher and your son.
You know what I wish we could get?
But
I wish we could do one insult for him that had every
what is that word?
move. I think it's move.
They move like a pregnant
Your
yak.
math teacher and your son move like a pregnant yak.
You look like a pregnant yak.
Oh, you want it to be a Muppet? Ah,
Your husband. Looks like a demon's asshole. And it's stone dead. Do I want to do pardon my French or I want to see if the Wang's there?
I don't know if you did why.
No, that's fine with this.
Your husband looks
Forget
like
pardon
a
your
demon's asshole and is
Yeah,
stone
you can take as
dead.
much French as you want.
oh, your cousin's car doesn't like this poor man.
He's dead.
Maybe you're not a murderer. You sure have a filthy mouth. I'm still calling the police.
He's like a turtle trying to hide in his shell.
I deserve a death sentence for how I've treated you. Let me just finish my crumpet.
You know, he does look like a demon's asshole like that. Deputy was right. There, I claimed my victims.
Oh, good you can say it.
Well, now that you've learned that you don't mess with the Wang, we hope you enjoyed the TD55 takeover.
Yes. And let us know if you want this to be a more of a common thing.
Yes. That way, if you want, I can like do videos when she's not feeling well or something. Or if you get tired of me, if you get enough of me when she's there, then yes. If you're tired of me, then you can let me know. But if you want, I can always do more takeovers. Whatever works. Don't forget to follow her on GamerGiz54 on Twitch and Facebook. Follow her on YouTube at GamerGibbs. And she got Instagram and Twitter. GamerGiz54 too. So follow her there as well. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. GamerGiz54. YouTube, GamerGibbs. Just GamerGibbs. You can follow me on Twitch and Facebook at TougherDuck55, where me and my Wang will tell you more about sexual turtles and their assholes. You can follow Deputy at Uncharted Freaks 53 on Facebook and Twitch, although she doesn't post much about Facebook, but she should. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, all those good things. Hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, wherever you are, and until I see you next time, the takeover is real.